Welcome back to another video on DC Future States, and today we're checking out Shazam #1. This issue is written by Tim Sheridan and drawn by Eduardo Pansica, right? Now, this issue is set in 2029 and shows Shazam team up with some heroes like Vixen, The Question, even like Powerhouse, and some other heroes that I was surprised to see. Now, we also see villains in this issue, like, the Manhunter, we see Giganta, and one surprise villain that you'll see in the story when we go over it. But yeah, guys, if you're ready, let's dive into this issue. We begin with Billy Batson remembering everything starting normal in the past. The Teen Titans Academy thriving. They were doing good. They were getting a lot of students. But that's when hell came to Earth. John Stewart, the Green Lantern, saw hell first, and he was attacked. We go to present day 2029. Shazam thinks he's in this hellscape of Earth, and he's surrounded by demons, and below him is Neron. Neron says, "Wakey, wakey." Shazam wakes up in his bed. The Earth is not actually a hellscape. He gets a call from Mary, his sister. He doesn't answer the call. We shift to the Justice League of America headquarters in Detroit. The Question plays a message to Vixen. It's Mary Marvel's message that Shazam didn't answer to. Vixen tells the Question that Vic Sage never stole people's messages. The new Question says, "He did it all the time, and now I get why." Vixen asks Question, "What is wrong with you?" The Question tells Vixen to focus. Billy hasn't answered his family phone calls in months. He's distancing himself. The real question they should be asking is, what is wrong with Shazam? We shift to Shazam sitting in a chair. Around him, his crew, Powerhouse, Miss Martian, Bunker, they all work, and they converse while they work. Now, Miss Martian doesn't really want to talk. Now, the Question and Vixen walk in. Shazam glances over and says, "You're late." Question responds, "Sorry, Billy." Billy says, "Don't call me Billy." That's when the team gets a trouble alert. We shift to Iron Heights Penitentiary. Giganta and the Manhunter break in. They cut through the guards and walk past cells of Red Tornado and Gorilla Grodd. The two villains come across the cell they want to open. A big guard with a huge sword stands in their way. Giganta turns huge and crushes the guard like a little bug. The cell opens up. The Manhunter says, "Creeper, you have been called home." The Creeper laughs uncontrollably. That's when Shazam and his team arrive. Giganta says, "Billy, this is a citizen of Condog, and Black Adam has demanded his extraction." Shazam says, "He's not the man you remember." The Manhunter looks at Shazam and says, "Neither are you." The fight begins. Giganta and the Manhunter go against Shazam's team of heroes. Shazam confronts the Creeper. The world slows down for Shazam. He thinks about what to do next. We see Shazam's team win. Powerhouse takes out Giganta. Vixen says, "Good work. Wait, where's..." That's when Shazam steps out of the shadows and says, "Creeper? I don't know." Miss Martian says, "I do." Miss Martian shows Creeper's dead, bloody body to the group. The whole team is shocked. An ominous villain sneaks away. Shazam's team go back to the headquarters. They argue about whose fault it is that Creeper died. Bunker reports that a new serial killer has been sighted across the world, killing people with a stone implement or a knife, the same weapon that killed the Creeper. Vixen asks, "Wait, where's Jakeem?" The Question says to Shazam, "I have a question, Billy." Shazam says, "Don't call me Billy." The Question goes on to say that there were shadow drones deployed onto Iron Heights to figure out what happened with the Creeper, but the files are corrupted. There's no way to know who killed the Creeper. Someone messed with the files. Shazam tells his team to drop the case. They need to focus on the living, not the dead. The Question and Vixen become very suspicious of Shazam. We shift to Philadelphia, later in a warehouse. Shazam walks in and confronts Jakeem Thunder. He can't keep Jakeem there anymore. The team is catching on to Shazam. Shazam decides to free Jakeem. Thunderbolt gets a fighting chance. You hear a crack-a-boom! Shazam leaves the warehouse and says, "Good luck, Johnny." Shazam wakes up in his bed again. He's beat and bleeding. He gets a call from Mary Marvel once again. Shazam answers this time. Mary hears Shazam crying. He's tearing up. She says, "Are you crying, Billy?" Billy tears up and gets mad. He crushes the phone in his hands. Shazam makes it to the Justice League of America headquarters late. Now, that's when Question says, "You're late." Now, Shazam says, "What's going on here?" Turns out they recovered the Shadow Drone's footage. They know that Shazam beat the Creeper to death. The Question says to Shazam, "Where is Jakeem and Thunderbolts? Tell us who you really are." Shazam shouts that question. "Who am I? Who are you? Vic Sage is in Arkham. Montoya and Drake are dead. I killed them." "I guess you figured that out, didn't you?" Vixen says, "My God, Billy." Shazam gets angry and says, "I keep telling you, don't call me Billy." We shift to a year ago in Hell. Shazam speaks to Neron. Shazam can't say the name Billy because if he does, he'll pretty much unleash Neron upon the world, the most powerful inmates in the Rock of Eternity currently. Now, Shazam shouts, "I can't ever speak the name Billy again, Neron." Neron says, "Who said anything about speaking the word?" Neron then blasts at Shazam, splits up Billy, Batson, and Shazam. Billy is free. He says, "Oh my God, you did. It worked." Neron says, "Told you." Neron grants Shazam his eyesight back, because he lost it when the split happened, when Shazam and Billy were split. Now, this is the first time in ever that Shazam is face to face with Billy Batson. But if Billy returns to the real world, Neron would be unleashed. So, a plan was formed. Billy would stay behind and be held prisoner. He would go through torment. Now, Shazam went on to try to save the world. This is a really big deal. He's pretty much trading Billy's life for his own. But Billy trusts Shazam that Shazam will do what's right. And that's how we end Future States Shazam #1. So that was Future States Shazam #1. Now this issue is written by Tim Sheridan. Now the writing this issue is pretty good, the dialogue was really good, and I did like a different perspective on Shazam. You see Shazam losing it, alright? He's not doing good. To find out at the end that he was split from Billy Batson was a good twist. It gets me excited for next issue. And I really like seeing Shazam in this like hellscape with Neron. Neron is not the best DC villain, but he is pretty cool, right? I do like his character, and he's shown well here. He has some great lines, and I'm excited to see him actually get unleashed. I hope he gets unleashed next issue. I'm pretty sure he will. Because at the end, you see, okay, if Billy Batson gets released, then Neron does as well. So Shazam's trying to keep that from happening. We know that Neron will get unleashed, and that'll be bad for our heroes. Now, speaking of heroes, I did like seeing Vixen, Miss Martian, and some of the other heroes in this issue. Oh, Question. Question was great. And there's a really mystery going on with him. It's not Vic Sage, it's not Renee Montoya, it's not Drake. I don't know who they're referring to there, but it's none of the questions we know. It's somebody new, so that gets me really intrigued. Seeing Powerhouse and Bunker, I don't really care, but they were nice. They had some good dialogue, but it wasn't like, oh crap, Bunker and Powerhouse. Nah, not for me. I'm not a big fan of their character, personally. But still, we also get this awesome breakout scene in like the Iron Heights Penitentiary, where you see Giganta and Manhunter, who was sent by Black Adam to retrieve the Creeper. And guys, I got so hyped when I saw the Creeper, because the Creeper is such a cool character, and I liked him in Batman The New Adventures, his first appearance, and here he's cool, but I didn't like that they killed him off. I did not like that he died so quickly, because we get a really awesome splash image, he has some really cool scenes, and then he dies like that. He's pretty much like that throwaway character in the book, which I wish was another character. Like, get a character as little as, like, Bunker or Powerhouse to do that. Not Creeper. Creeper has fans. At least I'm a fan of him. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my thoughts on the story. The cliffhanger is really good. I'm excited for next issue, and I'm wondering how they're going to wrap this up and how this connects to Teen Titans. Because there is some things that are a little confusing, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt because I still really enjoyed the story. Like, I really liked it. I really liked seeing Shazam, like, unhinged. Like, that was great. Now, the artwork was the best part, guys. The artwork was phenomenal. Like, the double page spread Shazam and the hellscape with all the demons and Neron behind him. Like, the artwork really gets you invested in the story and the atmosphere and all the different settings. But most of all, that big splash image of Creeper when he first appears in this issue, just wow, it looked really good. But yeah, guys, overall, a really great issue, and I'm going to give it an 8.3 out of 10. I recommend it. Check it out at your local comic book shop, and or buy it digitally. Like, I know that for one thing that you'll get out of this issue, that everyone will agree on, is that the artwork is amazing. The story, it may be a little mixed with people, that people may have mixed reactions, but for me, I personally really enjoyed it. But yeah, if you guys like the video, give a big thumbs up, new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next Future State Shazam video. And yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.